Hi, I'm Paris, and I'm here with my first Valentine 2022 gift suggestion. Now, this item is something I just received recently, but I have fallen in love with it. And if you know someone who spends a lot of time on their computer, whether they're a PC gamer, content creator, they're making YouTube videos or TikTok videos or working on photo editing, anything where they could use a big screen, which would also include people who are working from home and need productivity. They want to be able to put up windows side by side. This is really something. Now, got it for a very good price, which is part of also why I love it so much. Let me show you what it is, if I can fit it on the screen. It is an ultra-wide monitor. How ultra-wide? 30 inches. So, yeah, I can't fit the whole box on the screen at one time. But that's how big the monitor is. Let me show you. It's actually just about as big as this box. And the price part of the deal that's so amazing, I hadn't shopped for monitors in quite a few years. I got this for $199 from Walmart, and I'll link to it right below this video. Now, researching this monitor, and it got lots of good reviews, I found a lot of websites selling it for quite a bit more, closer to $300. So I don't know if I got an exceptionally good deal. If it's still that price, you can check it out, see if it's still the same good deal. But even at $300, I love this enough, I would still want to get it. This is the monitor itself. Again, I have a hard time fitting it all in the screen at once. Yeah, only at an angle. Don't want to drop it. The back side with the metal stand, and there are a number of ports as well as buttons to manually control it. And a feature that when I read about it, I thought, well, that's kind of dorky, but I love it too. On the back, there are two LED strips. For comparison, here's my old monitor, which wasn't small, 23 inch. It was much more than $199 when I bought it, which was in 2009. So this has lasted pretty well, but I've been having some issues with it lately. Now I have to sit quite a ways back to get the whole monitor screen here in the shot, but when I'm playing and sitting a little bit closer, I actually lean in sometimes to get a more immersive effect, which I'll show you here in a minute. So this is the 30-inch ultra wide screen curved monitor. I'll show you the curve here in a second too. And then here is the screen I had been playing on when I would play directly on my laptop. Okay, we're seeing the difference there, right? Now the 23-inch monitor was good, but it sure didn't have this stretched out design, which I was worried was going to be distorting for a lot of things, but at least for the games, it really adds a nice dimension to them. I'm trying to show you the curve here, but it's hard to get a good angle on it. The monitor is not skinny. The screen itself is skinny, but it does have the back portion to support the stand. But the curve is one that if you had, I think it's 18 of these monitors all side by side, it would completely surround you and form a perfect circle. And other than a bigger screen, what's the benefits to a curved monitor? Well, here on the ViewSonic site, you can see over here with a curved monitor, the black circle is you. All the points are about equidistant from your eye. On smaller monitors, it doesn't really matter this effect, but on a larger monitor above 27 inches, if you're looking at it, you're here, this is the monitor screen. The edges are not the same distance from your eye, so it actually causes some distortion when you're looking at things on the screen. Surprisingly, the curved monitor is actually the much more natural way for your eye to see things. Now, on some websites, you'll notice it's mostly just empty white space that takes up the left and right sides. But other websites, they use the whole screen. But just because a website doesn't take up all the available space, how about having two websites next to each other so you can scroll through and compare right across from each other? So much easier than having to flip between tabs. And video editing, get all the tools you need on the screen and be able to see the whole timeline at once. Photo editing, same deal. See lots on the screen at once. And then there's gaming. Did I mention how much easier it is to play on this screen and how much more fun than to play on this? Trying to do this with one hand is sort of tricky, but should give you an idea that it's so immersive when you've got that screen wrapped around your head and playing it on a flat screen. Even Chia coin mining has added zest when done on a widescreen monitor. Now it's nighttime, and when I sit here to game, again, there's a laptop screen. I like the fact that if I look up look out the window here, just look up over the monitor, maybe you can see the red eyes looking back at me. Let me show you what that looks like from the outside. The view from outside the window. Okay, you can stop. Thank you. Some other cool settings that the monitor has that I've discovered so far. This one called multi-window allows you to plug in more than one HDMI cable or even a DisplayPort cable. It's got the 4 ports in the back, and you can have a main screen and then you can have the other one appear as a picture-in-picture. I don't have another video source here to use for picture-in-picture, but I'll set the current one as the source. Give you an idea what it looks like. So we've got the screen and we've got the picture-in-picture screen. So you can have the game going up here while you're working on something serious over here, or playing a game over here with the game going up in the corner, and you can adjust the size of this picture-in-picture window. The size of the picture-in-picture window, the location of it on the screen, and you can easily swap out what's in the picture-in-picture and what's on the main screen. Under the color options, you can set the temperature, you can set the tint, and one interesting one called blue light shift. Watch the screen here as I go through the settings. 10%, 20, 30%, 40%. This blocks the blue light of the screen. So at night, if you're worried about that affecting your sleep and you're doing some late night gaming, you can come in here, turn on the blue light shift. But I wish it were just a single button instead of having to go through the menus to get to it. I'd be more inclined to use that. And under the system options, there is FreeSync, which is better for gaming if you have an AMD GPU, which I don't have. There's the HDR setting for better color. There's a sleep mode. The back cover light, if you don't like those red eyes glowing out the back window, you can turn that off. And this monitor does have its own speakers built in. So the Sceptre C30 ultra-wide monitor has good specs. It's full HD, not 4K. It's got, I think, an 85 Hertz refresh rate, which is plenty for what I have and for the gaming that I do. It's got a good color display, good brightness levels. For the money, it's really a great deal. But if you want top end, you're looking at $500 on up on an ultra wide screen monitor to get all the super high end specs. But if you're looking for a more reasonably priced gift, something that will really make someone's day and give them enjoyment for years to come, this is the way to go. Find out more about the Sceptre C30 monitor at the link down below this video. And if $200 is a little pricey for a Valentine's gift, which I can understand, I will be doing some more reasonably priced Valentine gift ideas that will also win someone's heart. And I'll see you on the next review.
There are so many choices and you don't want to stress. You want your health food at home, receiving only the best. That's what we're here for. We give honest reviews. parristx.